By now you've heard of the terminology of a positive timeout, but it's so different from what we've heard of with timeouts. Timeout where a child is separated and needs to think about what they've done that was wrong, as opposed to timeout where we're modeling that healthy behavior of going from the unsafe place in the brain to the safe place. In sports, we know that when we're behind, the coach calls together and we focus on a solution. You do this, you do this. There's no shaming, blaming, or pain going on. And it's the same thing with the idea of a positive timeout. It's a chance for you and your children to model healthy behavior. Here's a silly example, but it is so important to understand what children are thinking, feeling, and deciding about their budding self-esteem and the way that they can overcome their mistakes in the world. So you come home in this example and your spouse yells at you and sends you to your den so that you can think about what you did wrong, and they will tell you when you can come out. So in a negative timeout, the idea is to punish and to control. In a positive timeout, the idea is that you're coming together and cooling down. By now, most of you know that one of my favorite mantras of positive discipline is connection before correction. Make sure that message of love gets through. Big feelings are so tough, and often we can feel so disconnected, but positive timeouts are a way to keep that connection going even during our most difficult times. Connection before correction. And here's a critical piece, because children are much more apt to do something and cooperate about something if they've been involved in setting it up. So ask them what they think will help them. Brainstorm with them when they're not upset and help them to set up their own cool down space. What are some things that go into a positive timeout space so that children can do better? Ask your children, what will help you? Maybe some water, maybe some quiet music, maybe some soft things, books about feelings. They will know, and as they help set it up, they will be much more inclined to utilize it. See how that works, and then ask them, what would help you? There's nothing easy about big feelings, not when they're negative. They're hard to watch, they're hard to manage, and they're hard to feel. But a positive timeout is a way to keep that connection, model healthy behavior, ensure that your children are going to learn how to do better, and you too, so you can feel better. Good luck. You can do it. Positive timeout. It's worth it. I promise. See you next time.